It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Kitchen Land USA, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Hey, good morning to you on Thursday. It's another wet morning as we wake up from yesterday and all the rain that we've had. A lot of rain, that's for sure. Weather is a big story, so we'll start with that.
Yeah, flooding is really the issue this morning. Watch out if you're driving around. So much rainfall over the last several days. So far this month, Springfield has had over 14 inches, which again is in record territory in April 2025. So this month alone, that puts us at the wettest April on record with 14 inches of rain, surpassing the previous record in 1945. 1945. That's crazy. At that point, it was 12.15 inches. So we just topped it.
Yeah.
But it's officially May. It's officially May. Also, I guess you saw this. The National Weather Service did confirm 2 weak tornadoes on Tuesday. Did a ton of damage, though, honestly, in Lawrence County near Aurora and EF1 in Nixa and EF0 that had touched briefly. So still lots going on in the weather department. Make sure that you stay tuned for Wake Up Weather with meteorologist Abby Dyer. She'll keep you posted on all of the happenings. Meanwhile, Convoy of Hope teams have been out and about clearing trees from roads and yards all over Springfield. A lot of volunteers out at Camp Barnabas as well. That's in Purdy, which is Lawrence County, which is sort of near Aurora, Monette area. They got hit really hard at Camp Barnabas. So lots of people out there cleaning up damage. In fact, they were saying put out the all call for volunteers, come help, because they have to rebuild some things to get ready for their big camp that happens every summer for children who have disabilities. It's an amazing place. So if you're bored today, there you go. Head out to Camp Barnabas. Dickerson Park Zoo, they had lots of damage, power out. So they are cleaning up as well. I know that the West Plains linemen were in Springfield helping city utilities get everybody back online. I thought this was interesting. At the height of the storm, there were 50,000 people without. They were making great progress very quickly. But did you know that it was the highest power outage that we've had in Springfield since the ice storm of 2007?
That's crazy, because we remember that. That was a big deal. We were sleeping at KY3 because in our neighborhood, we were without power for 11 days.
Yeah.
Which was nuts. It was cold, and man, that ice storm was something else. I wouldn't have guessed that this was the second highest power outage total since then, but I guess this is the strongest storm that we've had move through our area.
Right, specifically in town.
Yeah.
All right, so speaking of the ice storm, this is interesting because I know you'll remember putting the food on the back porch because it was freezing outside. So you remember that?
Right.
Well, the problem is right now, the people who are still without power can't do that. Not just in Springfield. I'm talking about across the Ozarks because it's not cold enough. So that means lots of spoiled food. The Ozarks Food Harvest is stepping in to help with that. They say anyone who is struggling after having to throw out everything in the refrigerator or freezer, you are asked to find the food pantry that is closest to you. Because, of course, Ozarks Food Harvest supplies a lot of food pantries. They actually cover 28 counties. So there is one, I'm sure, in your neck of the woods. Find where that is and let them know that you're struggling. And there were 7 local Dollar General stores that donated 13,000 pounds of refrigerated and frozen foods to help with this very unexpected demand.
Wow, that's great. Well done. Dollar General, is that what you said?
Yeah.
That's
7 of them,
cool.
7 different ones.
Man, that's great.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, good on them. And good on Ozarks Food Harvest for doing that.
Organizing it. Yeah, somebody's got to organize it.
Yeah, it's great. It's as I was out with Convoy of Hope teams, as they had chainsaw teams north of the zoo over the last couple of days, actually, out getting trees out of driveways and off cars and just clearing the way for people. And it was refreshing and heartwarming. It's the same type of thing I get to see in every disaster that we go to. It's that neighbor wants to help neighbor. Neighbors out there. We had a lot of people that we just came across cutting down trees for neighbors, getting them out of the roads, doing all that sort of thing on their own without being told to, without the authorities coming in to do it. So it's always neat to see that following a disaster, how people just want to help. And there are lots of opportunities following this one to help out. That's for sure. Springfield Cardinals are helping out. They're trying to raise spirits for people who've been struggling after the storm. So if you don't have power, you are invited to the Springfield Cardinals game this evening for free. They're playing Northwest Arkansas. It starts at 6:35. Again, if you don't have power, they did this last night too, which is super cool. There's no catch. Fans just simply need to take your ID with the address affected by the power outage, show them that, take it over to Hammonds Field, the ticket office sometime today, and you'll receive a free ticket to the game, which is cool to see the Cardinals doing that, give people a chance to get out of the house and enjoy some entertainment because their TV's not working.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, heads up on the roads. It's construction season. Road projects are happening all over the Ozarks, from interstate widening to pothole filling. It's still going on. And now plenty of road work is being done to clean up where the rain and the flooding has damaged roads all over the Ozarks. That flash flooding caused a lot of problems on roads. So this is a Work Zone Awareness Week, intended to keep road crews safe while they're out working. That's an important thing to keep in mind. 23 people lost their lives inside work zones across the state last year. So they're trying to keep it at the top of everybody's mind this year to prevent that from happening again.
Right. Springfield police say cryptocurrency scams are picking up. Officers took 53 calls last year for cryptocurrency scams. The losses from those scams totaled $1.2 million. They also say don't suffer in silence. Sometimes people don't want to report it because they feel like an idiot for getting scammed. But to be honest with you, they are super high tech these days, and a lot of people can be scammed. It doesn't matter how intelligent you are. It can happen. So if that's you, make sure you give the Springfield Police Department a call and report it. They say specifically watch out for promises of guaranteed returns or high returns. Also, those urgent texts that say like act fast, you got to do this now.
Right.
And then any unsolicited messages from unknown contacts, like we told you recently about the toll gate, the toll road. That was a scam because those bills come in the mail, not via text message. And then impersonation, I guess you'd call it, of any kind of government agency. Just beware, because your cell phone number is everywhere. And so they can reach you quickly, and it might seem legit, but watch out. Don't ever give out money, credit card, personal checking information over the phone or text message.
It's funny. I was with somebody the other day. We were talking, and he got a text message that was that toll scam. And he said, "What's this? It's a toll." And I said, "It's a scam. Don't you watch Around the Ozarks? I've already told you this." And he apologized because he hadn't seen that episode. But I told him, I gave it to him in person. I said, "It's a scam. Block that number, report the scam, and get on with your day." So I saved him. He should have bought me lunch because I saved him quite a bit of money if he was fixing to ship out. The Springfield School District says it will have about $48 million in bond money that it still hasn't spent and will spend. It plans to construct a new Bingham Elementary School and then renovate and expand the existing Bissett Elementary School. That should all be done with 2023 bond issue money. Both projects will also include storm shelters. That's a timely thing to be thinking about, isn't it? Right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of kids across the Ozarks were in storm shelters earlier this week.
Yes.
Bingham and Bissett elementary schools both identified as having pressing needs for upgrades to facilities there. So it looks like now they will get them.
Yep. Okay. Don't forget that if you go to aroundtheozarks.com, there are a host of contests going on right now. One of them has to do with Mother's Day, which is upcoming, and then lots of weekend events happening. We have a fantastic events calendar. It's all at your fingertips right now at aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much for joining us, and we hope to see you back here tomorrow morning. Stay safe, stay dry, and watch out for flooding on the roads.
Have a great day.
See ya.